Ethan Miles was a 34-year-old freelance software engineer living alone in a quiet suburb of Chicago. 3 months ago, something strange began happening with his phone. Every night, at exactly 4:12 a.m., he'd get a call from an unknown number. There was no caller ID, no missed call log, no way to call it back. But every single night, same second, it rang. At first, he thought it was a glitch or some spam bot, until something deeply unsettling happened. When the phone rang, the screen didn't show the usual incoming call. Instead, it flashed an old lock screen background, one he hadn't used in over 10 years. The wallpaper was a photo of himself, younger, smiling, taken from an angle he couldn't remember. It was from a phone model he'd lost back in 2014, one that had never been recovered. He tried turning the phone off. For 3 nights, it was silent. On the 4th night, he turned it back on. 4:12 a.m. The phone rang again. This time he answered. What he heard was his own voice. Younger, faster, like a version of himself from a decade ago. If you're hearing this, it's not too late. Shut it off. They detect the signal. Each call gets them closer. Ethan stood frozen. It didn't sound like a recording. It responded to silence. It knew him. The next night, the call came again. Same time, same voice. You're not listening. They can see you now. Don't look at the camera. Just power it down. He panicked. He taped over his webcam, threw the phone across the room, and didn't touch it again. 2 days later, when he opened his laptop, the startup screen displayed a message. Last warning, 4:12 is not time. It's a window. He bought a new phone, moved to a new apartment, changed his number, started over. Everything was fine. Until last week. His new landline, which he never gave out, rang for the first time. The time? 4:12 a.m. There was no caller ID, but the answering machine picked up a message. You thought it was over. You thought I stayed behind. And then, a clicking sound, and another voice, his voice. It's May 12th. If you're hearing this, I'm no longer you. Since then, Ethan never sleeps through the night. He doesn't talk about it. He doesn't tell his friends. But he keeps the landline, because now 4:12 isn't just a time, it's a reflection. And the voice on the other end? Sometimes, it's not someone calling you. Sometimes, it's you. But if it's you, why are you still outside the line?